Hiyo everyone, welcome to my stream! How are you? Good. Hi, how are ya? Oh, I already messed up my intro, huh? Anyway, Genshin! Yeah, I was a bit busy. It's a bit strange going back to only streams a week when I did 3 for a while. But, we're back with Genshin Impact. New update came out, and that means new story. Today, we're going to be doing Archon Quest Interlude. I think it's called something Crane Return. But I'm thinking of doing one of the hangout events next week. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I am super excited for the new Archon Quest. I think it's going to be very interesting to watch because this is supposed to be happening right after the Liyue story quest, Archon Quest. To be fair, we will be reunited as like an Act 4 technically of Chapter 1. Yeah. We're doing this. Excited. Also, they added 3 new world quests called Hereafter. About Pervasive. I think you get them after you do Xiao's story quest. Very interesting. Okay. Almost loaded in. Also, I'm not exploring Enkanomiya on stream. I'm doing it off stream. But I'm super happy with Enkanomiya. I think it's so pretty. It's just a great area, you know? Anyway, right now we have the event. We have Hereafter. This is the part 2. This is from Enkanomiya. Anyway, we are going to be doing Archon Quest Interlude Chapter, Act 1. The Crane returns on the wind. Jade Chamber Rising. So we're supposed to go to Yujing Terrace and listen to Ningguang's speech. Liyue Harbor is all abuzz with news of the Jade Chamber's rebuilding. Go to Yujing Terrace and ask Ningguang for the details. Okay, so we need to go to Yujing Terrace. Oh, I haven't seen that yellow quest marker in so long. I'm almost done with oh, I cleared Spiral Abyss for the first time earlier this week. I was just trying to go through all my achievements and I'm like, I should do the Spiral Abyss one, and I managed to actually clear it. Didn't think I'd be able to clear floor 12, but I can. And I'm happy with that. Now, I can't full clear it. I can't get 9 stars on it, but clearing it once, I'm happy. What I'm not happy about is that I realize that there are new fish in Enkanomiya, and I have every fish. Anyway, let's go to Yujing. I just hit myself on the ground. I'm kind of mad. Like, I got this prototype Archaic to R4 from my Chongyun, and then I got the Skyward Pride. Now, Noelle is one of my main DPSs. She only has an R2. If you look here, I have 2 sword billets, 9 bow billets, 6 catalyst billets, 7 polearm billets, and no claymore billets. It hurts. It hurts so much. Okay, where are we? I want to change my gadget. Gadget. This isn't gadgets. Let's change to the seed dispensary. You know what? No. Let's get the pin in. The peculiar pin in. Because I finished Surumi Island's story quest, and it hit me in the feels. You know, I want to make an Azuma style teapot in the future, but I don't know if I want to do it on stream or off stream. I might make it a guerrilla stream. Just don't schedule it. Just like, hey, we're doing building. Anyway, Yujing Terrace. Oh, there's Ningguang.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Ooh, okay. Let's see if there's gonna be any political maneuvering.
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding.
Ooh, are we gonna have to find them ourselves?
They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
They're all looking at each other.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
I know what Plostrite. I was here last Lantern Rite.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself.
This is really interesting. There's so much lore in the game, and if you don't pay attention, you'll miss it.
Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when.
Ooh.
I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
Ooh.
You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Ooh. There it is.
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
Oh. Looks like a race.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Alright. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna talk to Ningguang?
So
Hello.
you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
I think this canonically happens before Act 2, but maybe I can find out more about my sister.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Taiwan.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there.
Ooh.
I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary.
Okay.
Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going.
All right.
First, we gotta get out of Yujing Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
That Shenhe?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on! Don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
Ooh, start. Look at the icon. That's so pretty.
Hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Okay, time to eavesdrop. Follow the information peddlers to figure out what's going on. Okay. Let's see.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Following her around.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
Huh. Okay.
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Damn.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you.
Bro. And she has a vision. Like, don't even.
It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
That Millelith gonna do anything?
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Liyue Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shenhe kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again.
That's weird.
How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Ooh. Ooh.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Ah, there they are. We're trying to intimidate people into doing business.
Oh, you again.
Ah, there it is. We got the police on the case.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business! I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Ugh, I hate these type of people. The Millilith take away the hooligans who are surrounding the young lady with white hair. Are you alright?
Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe. I already knew your name because I saw the trailers. But nice to meet you officially.
Shenhe?
My name.
Hello.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation.
No problem.
I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
That's...
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Have you not heard of the law, Shenhe?
No, apparently not.
We really need to link her up with Yanfei.
Really? So how exactly have you...
What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal.
Ooh, do we get a recipe?
After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Shenhe.
Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
Yeah, Paimon, that's a really good deduction. She does seem like an adeptus. Huh. If I didn't know any better, that probably would have been my first guess, too. Hello.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Oh.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
Props to Paimon. Everyone's astonishment, Shenhe polishes off all the medicinal herbs.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
Are they really that good?
Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Oh, I wish I could do that too.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition!
Yeah. Yeah, rebuild the Jade Chamber.
And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest.
Oh, huh?
However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
I really like Shenhe's voice. I think it's really cool.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Sure, then let's join forces.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Okay?
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Whoa, that's a... that's a bit much, isn't it?
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
I agree, Paimon.
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Yeah, but that's a bit much.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Oh my gosh. Oh. It's Baiju! It's Baiju! Oh my goodness, it's Baiju. Hello, Baiju. Hi, Baiju. When are you gonna be on a banner, Baiju? I've been waiting. Come on, man. I want you in my party already. But I didn't expect Baiju to show up. Hello.
Baiju? What are you doing out here?
Hi.
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
Oh, I want Baiju. And...
Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
Wait, Ningguang just borrowed Chi-Chi?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of Plustrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild. We know them.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oh, I want Baiju's banner. I wonder if we meet Xingqiu. Anyway, hi Baiju. You're cool. You're really cool. Hello. Hi, Baiju. You like, can you get on a banner anytime soon?
Why does Lady Ningguang need so much wound dressing? Is it really such risky business rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is all most peculiar.
Is. Anyway, Baiju, can you, like... Yeah. I've been waiting a long time for you, Baiju. I shall wait longer. This is why I didn't roll past 10 on Ito. Anyway. Let's take a trip, around Liyue Harbor. So pretty. Now, let's go to the Feiyan Commerce Guild. Hello.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here.
Hello.
We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
Alright.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
He's so polite. It's kind of funny.
Have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
Yes, we have. Oh, hello. Welcome.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyan Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece.
Only one?
We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million? Oh, jeez. I only have around 11 million in my inventory right now.
500 million?!
Yeah! I don't think I can afford that.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Sea Gazer? Is that a name?
Who?
Never heard of them.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite.
Oh?
After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time.
The floating Plostrite Island? I thought that was Cloud Gazers. Cloud Retainers.
Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Huh. Good to know.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. Alright then, let's go.
Okay.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Alright.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Is this going to be a domain? Alright, time to search around Lixia. Ooh, it does look like a domain. Pretty close to Liyue Harbor, too. Hello. Let's jump. Aha. Woohoo. This area. Oh. For the abode. Around here.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Whoa.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Okay.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Ooh, a Sealy! They lead you to treasure, right? In lore? Okay, let's follow the Sealy. Got Kazuha because he lets us that. Yeah. It's behind the waterfall?
Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
It's a domain! No Geo or Pyro in the party. Monster list. Unhired Lava Churl, Bishops. Huh. I could probably run through this just with my Cryo team. You know, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it with my freeze comp. Okay. I wonder what Team Baiju would be good with. It would be weird. Huh. I'm going to build him a DPS as a DPS no matter what. I do have a couple of Acquaint Fates I got from Battle Passes and Sakura Tree. So I think I'm going to be wishing on Standard Banner after.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here?
Ooh, it's real pretty.
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see! Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shenhe?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
Alright, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Okay. Did we get a trial? Trial character! Shenhe! Look at that, level 90. Have the weapon? She does have her weapon. It's level 90 as well. Nobly set. Constellation 3. Her burst. Last 6 seconds longer. Increase cryo crit damage. Ring of Spirit Summoning. Okay. How does this work? I hold normal charge and plunging attacks are increased by 15%. I think I use hold for my team. Oh, the music here is so good. And the new teapot items let you change the music in your teapot. I can have this music. Look at how much damage I'm doing!
From whence you came.
Right? We got one of these. And here we go. Oh, a wind tunnel. Alright. That's nice. Hee. And bonk. Lost right? Flow. Get out Kazuha for that extra safety gliding. Where is it? There it is. Where are we going? Oh, there's a chest over here. That's where. Hiyo Sigil, hello. For the Abode's Barrier.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
Bonk.
Take your true form.
Forth my blade. Spirit blade.
Ooh, I'm getting
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
charged attack. Wow, I am really low.
One with my blade.
Let's heal up. There we go. The mechanism is broken and the fog clears along with it.
Is everyone okay? Look! The Celia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Do your master's bidding.
There we go.
One with my blade.
Wow, I do a lot of damage here. Oh, hello. Dodge.
My will embodied.
Spirit blade.
I missed! No! I just need to make sure I still have Icy Quill on me.
Submit for judgment.
Bonk. Look at how much crit damage that is! Huh. I really like Chongyu. Alright. Alright, time to take out this Ruin Guard.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
It could have. But we have gliders.
Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
Right? Laser beam. Ancient Adepti art.
Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Touch? Ah, we can... What happens if I touch this again? Okay, it shoves in that way. Hello, chest. Oh, this music is so nice. Okay, Elemental Sight, my best friend. That's a lot of rocks. Doesn't budge. Okay. Always nice for domains to give more chests. Okay, and this one, I assume. Touch it. Nope. I have to go this way. Not budge. Okay. Easy puzzle. Where are these Drawer of Resurrection?
Cryo incarnate in your dreams. Take your true form.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Bonk.
One with my blade!
When I crit, I deal pretty decent damage.
From whence you
First. Lock.
Rain outlines your
That's the wrong key! I can't believe it. That thing. Why would you do that? Ah. I wish your icy quills would last longer.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
One more. Alright. Oh, that's... I don't want to let you infuse. Okay.
Swift and merciful!
Bonk, bonk. Look at how much damage. Not that much, to be honest. Dongyun's normal attack scalings are pretty bad. Oh, there's two of them. You know what? Let's use my full burst rotation. Except in the center, also add Shenhe.
Take your true form.
And
Submit for judgment!
activate both.
A touch of frost!
The barrier is gone. Huh? He's back all the way. Hello?
Look, over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
That might be it. Gee, your house is ginormous, Sea Gazer. Your chest back here? Oh, the Sealy's gone. I don't know where it is. Oh! That's where it is. There's the chest. Okay, let's run all the way up. Oh.
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge!
So is the Jade Chamber. It needs to be big to get the whole Jade Chamber airborne.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder who this master is.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
How do people move Plostrite without a huge team?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Damn.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Paimon meant you, Shenhe.
My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Shenhe lifts up the Plostrite and leaves.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Where's the... Oh, there it is. On the other side. Okay, so it looks like we need to meet up with Shenhe. Wonder if they'll let you be able to play quests you've already done in the log, besides just reading them. It'd be really interesting if you could. Because if there's different voice lines for everything, it could test different changes. Turn to the Jade Chamber worksite to look for Shenhe. Oh, it's by the Golden House. Alright. Let's run over... Do-do-do-do. Where are you, Shenhe? There you are? Pervases? Pervases? Apostrophe? S? Temple here? Huh. Alright. Hello, Shenhe.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing, so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
Get that bag.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission.
Ah.
I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
Huh?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe and Ningguang's little helper.
Hello, you two.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
That is true. Very sorry, Paimon.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
All right.
Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Okay.
Shenhe! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were.
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I think that's just you, Paimon.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Huh.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Huh?
Shenhe?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
Alright.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
Sure?
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Guest accommodations are far more comfortable than the wilderness.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Has all this wood been here before? Or is it... Oh, you can go under. Wow. Ah, this is all for the story quest. Jeez. Alright. Makeshift hotel? Should be up the... Okay. Hello. Those hard hats look cool. They have the geo sigil on the side. Ah, look at that. Where's the hotel? Oh, it's there. You don't even need to walk up. You just needed to walk on the side. Okay. Talk to the hotel owner. Hello.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts.
Good for business, huh?
So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
You would notice, Paimon. But that does sound appetizing.
Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Have a good rest, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here?
Hi, Cloud Retainer. We've been seeing a lot of you recently.
Let's go and say hi.
Talk to Cloud Retainer. Ugh. What? Hello.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
We are.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway?
Well, this is what happens when you make assumptions, Paimon.
Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
There it is.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
I thought so.
What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Yes, Paimon.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Yes, she does.
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed.
She's kinda violent, huh?
One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
Yeah, kinda intense for a 6-year-old.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
Bloodlust and homicidal instinct.
One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
Non-stop fighting for several days. That... No. Deal with hunger, you deal with dehydration, and constant vigilance. Wow.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
Dang.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
Oh, when Shenhe talks about her master, she means...
Indeed. It is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day.
This is really interesting.
Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
She's homicidal. I find that kind of funny, even if it's really tragic.
The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Going out.
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
All right.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control.
Ah.
Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Wait until...
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah. Shouldn't make assumptions, Paimon. Okay. Wait until the following day. Let's wait under this overhang. Ooh, wow, look. Thing. Okay. 8. Tick, 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 tick. Here we go. Next day. Let's go meet up with Shenhe.
Hey, so, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Cloud Retainer is very talkative. He can say very little while speaking a lot.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
Oh? Look, the Traveler's doing something.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, We're just plain old friends.
Nice.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
Okay. We're looking for Adepti mechanics and sun cores? I forgot what they're called.
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
That's rude, Paimon!
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
Okay. Let's go check it out.
And another thing, we bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhe. Try it. They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Oh gosh! Wait a minute. Oh, that's the Jade Chamber! They already built part of it! Oh my gosh! They're fast!
Time to go.
Jeez! Whoa, that's like a... Yeah, it's already there. Huh. Hello? Oh! More characters!
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hello, Baiwen.
Hey, Baiwen! And hey, Beidou! And hey, person Paimon doesn't know?
Hi, all of you.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Very interesting. Probably a ton of logistics that go into it. Wonder what architects would actually say about... I wonder what architects and engineers would do if they had plastrite in real life, and if this is something that would happen. That seems like really interesting. If I ever meet an architect, I want to see what they would do if they had plastrite.
Miss Baiwen, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Alright, bye. Bye, Baiwen.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Oh, are you two working together?
Beidou, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yun Jin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Hello.
Greetings.
Ah, she's really pretty.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their... friend.
Ah, wow, all of these people meeting each other. Make friends with your friend's friends, Shenhe.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew.
Oh, that's cute.
Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
Oh.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed.
Oh. All these people are so outgoing. It's great for people like Shenhe. I think she's kind of an introvert.
To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the Plostrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
Ah.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us.
Ooh. Big friend group.
Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
It would work. And more chances for Shenhe to make more friends.
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The Plostrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Ah, look at them. Beidou just makes friends with everyone. She's great.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. Alright, I'll go first. I have some leads on these Wonder Cores.
Ah, Wonder Cores. I forgot what they were called.
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
You can trust Master Zhang's smithing skills. He's great. Plus, he's not super out of the way like Hajime in Inazuma.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
See you later, Beidou.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yun Jin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ah.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus.
Ooh.
It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Huh. Ooh, cutscene? Cutscene? No. Ask Master Zhang about Wonder Cores. Okay. Whew. Oh gosh, I cracked a couple. Ah, that's good. Gotta stretch. Alright, Master Zhang. I love stories where a ton of different characters can show up at the same time. They're some of my favorites. Just because you get to meet everyone, it's so fun. Hello, Master Zhang.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yun Jin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yun Jin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yun. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yun. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself.
Oh. He's famous, huh? That's cool. Hiyo may The writing for big plots may be a bit off, but their character writing is almost always good.
So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
Ah, well that's good.
The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
Well...
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium.
Star Splinter Iron. I know about Star Silver. Darn it.
If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Ah, that's in blue. Alright. Okay. Wait, there's Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi's just standing there. I didn't even realize it. Look, it's Chi-Chi.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff.
Huh.
Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Alright. That seems cool.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain.
Oh, interesting.
I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
We should. But... yes, she's still here. Hi, Chi-Chi. What are you doing?
Oh, it's you.
Gee, what are you doing here?
Seaside. Dangerous. Chi-Chi is helping with the evacuation.
Evacuation?
Yes. Ningguang said there's something bad in the sea.
Oh,
So, she sent Chi-Chi to evacuate everyone. But no one will listen to Chi-Chi. So instead, Chi-Chi is guarding this place. If danger comes, Chi-Chi will protect everyone. Don't go near the sea. It's too dangerous.
Huh. Okay. That seems off-putting. Anyway, let's go to the side of Mount Tianheng. There's foreshadowing going on here. That's a... Whew. I can feel it. Where are we going? This way. Right next to the teleport waypoint. That's nice.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
Huh.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
Okay, will we get the information?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Oh.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
Yeah, that,
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
Okay.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Look at Ether just looking at Paimon.
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Oh.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
That sounds familiar. As the camera pans over to someone whose story is very familiar.
And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
You know, I would remain silent, but if it was actually me, I would be looking at Shenhe right now.
I really like this story.
Oh. Huh.
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be.
Huh.
I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Ah, yeah, she relates a bit.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Yeah! Use vision to find the Star Splinter Iron. Can I just... Or can I, like... Okay. What happens if I just... Elemental Sight? There's a Geosigil that I haven't gotten yet. I used... Ah! Oh! Oh wow, look at Kazuha's vision. When you get close to the thing, it glows. And I saw another one right over here. One of the ores required to create Wonder Core. It has the power to resonate with vision.
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Alright, let's ask the old man for information about some Subrosium. Hello.
Hey, there really is someone here.
How are you doing?
Yun Jin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
Yeah?
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
he pointing at? Sorry about that noise.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhe, Yun Jin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
Oh, hi. Oh! Wait, Shenhe knows him?
It's...
Shenhe.
Hi.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village.
Acting a bit weird.
This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhe?
Huh.
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around.
Yun Jin, good save. Good save on the situation.
Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
A good judge of character, too.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Search for records left behind in the village. I wonder if I just have random throwaway artifacts that I can put on a Yun Jin. Or Lantern Rite. Because I want Lantern Rite. I want Yun Jin from Lantern Rite. Oh.
What's this?
Ragged notebook. Doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I will give you everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds. Whenever I see you getting wearier, your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life, that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe, but you regret nothing. Why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing. Though I still breathe, I feel like an empty shell. I've read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on, looking for ways to save you. But it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Mingjin. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and found its instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. God appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter, Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity, and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. God also said, might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed, and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, by an ominous feeling. I am sorry, my love. Forgive me. You too, Shenhe. Please, forgive me. How stupid I was, how blind. Let me apologize to both of you in person. Oh. That's, ooh. Seems like the diary of Shenhe's dad. Maybe this is the true story of the Divine Damsel of Devastation.
So, Shenhe is the Divine Damsel?
Yeah, story seems a bit similar.
Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the Divine Damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father.
That's, huh.
The truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
That's really sad. Ooh, boy! Ugh. Search the records left behind. Oh, wow! Okay! That's, yeah, that sucks. That's horrible. Anyway, is this the information? Records of Chang...
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster.
A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east of the village. But in around 2 weeks, the mother died of disease, the young daughter went missing, and shortly after, the father hanged himself on a tree in the yard of his own house. Ooh. It has been confirmed that traces of an evil god's remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking, as no one is certain whether the evil god's remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you are in this area. Jin says, Shenhe's father summoned a deity. Thought he summoned a deity, but he summoned an evil god's remains. That's not good.
His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjin.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look
Over there. Okay. Ragged Notebook and Records of Channing Village. More quest things. I don't want to finish Toki Ellie too. Okay. Over there. Where? Up the mountain. Up the mountain, I assume. Talking about, but it would be rude to disturb. Ah,
Time to go.
Is this it?
This is it!
Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding Subrosium is no easy matter. At the right place at the right time. Legend has it that you may find Subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium! Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news!
Mountainous Miscellany. Alright. Shenhe, how is it? Hello.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended.
Trying to make amends. Oh.
I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Oh,
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
hello.
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay.
Oh, this is... oh.
I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
And he left. There we go.
Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Jin, are you...
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Oh.
Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
Oh. Oh, that's... The subtext to that statement is kind of depressing.
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will.
Oh, this is... I hope they have a good friendship.
In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
She's so nice, oh my gosh.
Shenhe, Yun Jin, cut the chit-chat. Let's go.
Oh, I'm tearing up.
Someone else beat us to it.
They're so nice. Yun Jin is so nice, and she's understanding, and she's a good judge of character. She's great. And she's humble. She's famous. Like, look at that. She's... the story is making me sad. Okay. Going to the middle of the lake. Here we go. Alright. Stand here. Wait till evening, around 1730. Oh, we also have an achievement. Witness the truth of the village's history. 1750, right? 1730? Around this time. Alright. Here we go. Oh, they're... Look at that! Xiao's just there. Hi, Xiao! What are you doing over here, Xiao? Hi! Hello? You're just here.
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea?
What danger in the sea?
Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now. But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own.
Xiao, what do you...
Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor. If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
Damn. Anyway, look, it's the Brosium. Right there.
That's everything we need. Let's head back and report in. Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Alright, Master Zhang. Whew. Honestly, this new update has been really good for my Genshin enjoyability. I really like the story so far in the entire thing. It looks really cool. And Symposium? No. Enkanomiya has a really good story. And it's super fun to explore too. I think it's my favorite region at the moment. Oh, okay. Hello, Master Zhang.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these.
Ah.
Guess now it's my time to shine.
Let's go!
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Hi.
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
There we go. Already checked off.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Haha, hi Shenhe.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils.
Ooh, wow, she can just make them.
When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
Ah, Cloud Retainer may act distant, but she does care.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack.
Huh.
Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you, and I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Ah, wow, look at her. Beto, so nice. So considerate. Friendly pirate.
Thank you.
So the story is just Shenhe making friends, and I really like that.
So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Look at him. He's just good at what he does, and he's always ready to learn. Look at that. Great mindset. Master Zhang and Shenhe start making Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Alright. Top 3, here we come. Wonder Core. Ooh. Here we go. Adepti sigils made by Shenhe. They contain dense adeptal energy and Wonder Core. The core components to the Jade Chamber's mechanisms. When combined with the Adepti sigils, it can be used as the control center of the Jade Chamber. Huh. Let's see. I remember we had a depleted piece of depleted. There it is. Sigil of Permission. This is also Adepti sigil. Look at these 5-star materials. Okay. Time to go meet up with them again. You know, it's surprising how easy Child is to beat now that my team's fairly strong. It's kind of surprising. Okay. Let's run over. Hongyun. Actually, are there new Chongyun voice lines? I haven't listened to his battle voice line. Ah, complete this to get the Shenhe one. Okay. Let's go give this to Baiwen, I think her name is. Yes, Baiwen, hello.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
Baiwen calls for the participants to gather.
I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yun Jin, and Beidou.
Where's Beidou? We only see Shenhe, though.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the Plustrite yet!
I can't believe it.
So close, but so far.
Oh.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Huh. I wonder if that business has to deal with the danger in the sea.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first! This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago!
Yeah, it was back when I first started playing Genshin. Speaking of, I wanted to check that after we finish the quest. Baiwen leads you to the Jade Chamber. Is the construction done? Rise of the Jade Chamber. Oh, wow. Achievements. Look at that. Complete the reconstruction of the Jade Chamber. Ah, it's nice to be back here. Hello.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
Oh, wow, that's that's huge. Well, that's really generous.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Ningguang, Lady of Taste.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Ah. So this is before we will be reunited, I assume.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well, guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Ah.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it.
Paimon's really predictable, huh?
So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Ah, wow. Job opportunity. That's great.
Great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ningguang?
Well, we will have to work.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Oh.
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Look at her. She's nice.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Paimon.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, there it is. The core of her character.
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
Huh. A sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
These two.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest.
She took a spot from someone else's question.
Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Oh, dang.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
Oh. Well, sorry about this. There is now a bot. Hello. I just have to... Yeah, let's not deal with that. Okay. That means I think I need to reset the chat box again. There we go. Anyway, yes, Ningguang. What are you guys talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Okay. Ningguang begins to prepare for liftoff.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension Ceremony commence!
Alright, let's see it. Ah, there it is.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Damn, that was a good cutscene. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was good. I feel so bad for talking over a bit. I was just shocked. I had to say something. Crazy. Okay.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Alright. Time to go fight the Avenger of the Vortex. Beisht? Alright.
Take your true form.
For it, my blade.
Oh, there are multiple heads.
Think you can bully me? Diana special!
I did not mean to press that. Come on. Can I shoot you down with an arrow? Not for much. Okay, where are we? Alright, new head.
Transfiguration.
And cryo damage!
A touch of frost. The wind knows me.
Come on, shield. I can block this. Okay. Dodge it!
Where'd that come from?
Alright. Come on. Oh, the music here is so good. There's not enough time to fight one of the heads when it's in rotation. Yeah, my rotation is too short to fight all the heads. Especially if I have, Shenhe here, too.
Manifest.
Think you can bully me?
Come on.
Can't handle your dream.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Come on, am I doing enough damage? There we go.
Obey. My will embodied.
Alright. Looks like I accidentally switched and stopped the cutscene. Okay, one more head left. This is under the water?
Unleash.
Swift and merciful.
And first! Oh, come on, it aimed at the wrong thing! Oh, no. Okay.
Think you can bully me?
Shield! Come on! Ouch. Come on, glider. Ah, the red bars on the top are showing who's active at the moment. Come on, Bashed. Wrong head.
Where'd that come from?
Darn. Damn it, damn it. There it is.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Take your true form. Do your master's bidding.
Come on!
Attack. One with my blade.
We're so close! Just throw bursts at them! Ugh. I did that wrong. Shenhe's a fun character. Okay, come on. Where are you? There you are!
A touch of frost.
There we go!
Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Let's leave the domain. Okay. We defeated her, though. That's good. Alright. Like we'll get into another cutscene on the way back, I think. Or just dialogue. Are you okay?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyun Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Just like the hero in the story.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
I like the head Millilith uniform. I like the black.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
Oh, it's Cloud Retainer. Hello.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
Oh, I heard this. I heard that voice line in the trailer that throwing them around like a weapon.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
Ah, and here it is, the talkative aunt.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this.
I remember when Cloud Retainer came by the Moon Chase Festival and Ganyu's all like, she didn't say anything, did she?
Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
She sounds so offended.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Yes, look at these ballista. Okay, let's talk to the Millilith. How are you doing? I can't talk to you. How are you doing? Can't talk to you. Hi, Keqing. How are you doing?
The Millilith's casualties are within the range we expected. But in hindsight, there were still flaws with our plan. If we'd had more time, we could have built a barrier here to absorb the impact of the waves. We must learn from this experience and never repeat the same mistakes again. We were fortunate to have your assistance this time. Thank you.
Alright, head to the Jade Chamber. Oh, look at it. Look at that. The Jade Chamber is floating in the sky. You can teleport to the Jade Chamber now? Ooh. That's nice. Or you have to go to Eugene Terrace and take a Plastrite elevator. I wonder what that guy will say nowadays. Once we've rebuilt the Jade Chamber. Anyway, I want to see what the path walking there is like. Okay, all the wood is gone. There's the Jade Chamber. Is there a way up there from here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's just press the... oh, wait. Yeah, look at that. Jade Chamber back in the sky. Alright, let's teleport. Very nice to have that. And look at this. Oh, it's so nice.
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Ooh, I'm so ready! I think this is gonna be in traditional Chinese, Mandarin. Let's see.
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去， 今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
Yes, you did! Oh my gosh, that sounded so good! And she adapted it, but still made it a heroic story. Without breaking any of the wow. Stay hydrated, folks. Wow! Oh my gosh, that was so good! You know, I knew it was gonna be good when I heard that they got her Yun Jin's singing voice as a professional Chinese opera singer. But that was beyond my expectations. That was so good. That was really cool. Oh, this entire story has been vaguely emotional to me just because it's so well written.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for. Let me pull up a chair, all right. We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Savage.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
It seems she still has a long way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
Act 1 complete. Crane returns on the wind. Dragon hair. False fin? Why is it telling me I got this now? Oh, it's because I did the thing. Wow. Alright, let's go talk to everyone. Hello.
Drinking and watching opera in the Jade Chamber. A rare and exquisite pleasure.
Alright.
More wine! More wine!
Alright.
I wonder when I'll be able to build a Jade Chamber of my own. It'll take a lot more wealth than I have now.
Ah.
Hey, you've got to dream big. Who knows? If I keep working at it, maybe one day.
Lofty dreams. Good to have ambition too. Hello, Ningguang.
You've made an exceptional contribution toward the building of the new Jade Chamber. I will not forget this. I shall be sure to repay your kindness at an appropriate juncture.
Alright. And Yun Jin, hello?
To act, one must first feel. After our trip to Mount Tianheng together, I felt much more in touch with the character today. I believe I was able to deliver a more profound performance because of it. Next time I have a new opera, may we study the character together again.
Shenhe, hello.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to deliver the sigils. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to meet you. I'm sure I have much to learn from you in the future.
Yeah, okay. Now, really quickly, let's do a couple of things. Firstly, I want to see when Amber joined my party. That's how you tell when you first started the game, because you get Amber if you get her on the first. If I check, it is in the character archive? Is that where? Oh yeah, achievements. Majesty of the Deep, defeat Beisht, Avenger of the Vortex, and the Crane returns on the wind. Completed. There we go. One step closer to Baiju. And character archive. Let's see. Amber. Joined the party February 5th. Almost a full year, gee. And finally, let's do the last thing. I have a couple of free wishes. I don't think I'll get anything, but I unlocked all of these like yesterday, the day before. So I'm just gonna roll. I think I can get a 4-star. Maybe, maybe not. Let's do it. Right? Nope. Okay. 4 Stardust, you know? Nope. Okay. Nope. Anything? Aha, nothing! Desire sensor is real. Anyway, let's exchange this. And let's see, how many faiths do we have? This is 328 plus 54. I think that's 382. I need 420 intertwined faith. Well, 410 now, because I have 10 pity on my, on the Event Wish banner. But it may take so long that the history may reset. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's, transition here. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that was really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed the story. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. Let's get the YouTube stuff out of the way. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, consider hitting all the regular YouTube things that YouTubers ask you to hit. Like the subscribe button, and the like button, and the comment button, and maybe the notification bell. If you want to catch more streams, that is. I hope that I entertained you enough that you would consider it. What else is all of my streams are archived on this channel. That has been true for a while. You can go check out my old stuff if you want. I feel like I have improved somewhat, so I hope that I'm better now, but you can go check out my old videos, old streams. I usually stream every Monday and Friday night, starting at 8:30 p.m. PST, but next week, I might be switching it up a bit. Friday might have a different stream schedule, because I do want to get more of, I want to get the Hangout events done. I might be doing both on the same day. But, here's the thing. Next week is going to be the anniversary of this channel, and it will be the model debut for the 3D model that we made. So it will be my VTuber debut. That should be on Tuesday. Anyway, I hope you guys swing by. I really appreciate everyone for showing up. So, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone for showing up. So, I want to thank you. I want to thank you all. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, it really does. Hope you guys swing by next week. Hope you have a good weekend watching this, when I'm streaming it. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of the morning, night, afternoon, wherever, whenever you're watching this. Thank you, and bye, y'all.